Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation on image sizing and compression. I hope you enjoy. What is image sizing and compression? Image resizing or sizing is basically us altering the size of our image without cutting anything out, without cropping it. Why should we use image resizing? Well, in web development, the sizes of our images matter. Why does it matter? It matters because it helps in optimizing the page's speed. I'll show you an example in the next slide.
We will be doing a speed test on these two websites. It's the same image, just different sizings. The size of an image plays a huge role in a page speed or optimization. This image is 13.5 megabytes and it's 7000 by 4000 pixels. This one is 96.2 kilobytes and it's 700 by 400 pixels. So we're gonna copy this. We're going to go to Google's Page Speed Insights. We're going to translate this to English. It's in Spanish. Okay, it's in English. To improve the speed of our web pages on all devices. So we're gonna paste the first site. It should give me something below 80, 88 and below. 88 and below. Oh, it's 87. Let's see what causes this. It's the image size. It's too big. You could be shrink to save more speed. Now we're going to copy this one and we're going to check. It should give us 100, and yeah, it gave us 100, and it gives us a little insight that we could make it even faster by going from 96 kilobytes to 52 kilobytes. So the sizing of an image plays a huge role in the optimization of a web.
Now that we know what image resizing is, what is image compression? Image compression is a type of data compression applied to digital images to reduce their cost for storage or transmission. Images can either be compressed by lossy or lossless. In the following slide, I will explain what lossy, and lossless is. You may be wondering or asking yourself, why should we compress our images? Well, large image files can slow down your website's performance, negatively affecting the user's experience and SEO, which is search engine optimization. Basically, big files will affect your page a lot. Lossy compression. Lossy image compression removes some of the data from the image, reducing the overall size. This method is permanently. You cannot, go back to the original form after you cut the initial, data. Now, lossless compression, unlike lossless compression won't reduce the image quality. That's because the lossless compression only removes additional non-essential data automatically added by the device used to take the photo. Like fill extra pixels and what's not. This example, we can see that the original file is 112 kilobytes. The lossless is 108 kilobytes, and lossy is 50 kilobytes. Of course, 50 kilobytes will be read quicker, but as you can see in the image, it looks blurry compared to the original file. That's because, as we said, lossy removes the data, so it blurs it out basically, or removes the extra pixels. Here is another example of lossless and lossy. You could see that lossy looks a bit more blurred. It has pixels missing, while lossless looks, looks good, looks okay. So that's the main difference between lossy and lossless compression of images. Here we have a table that shows you the difference between lossy and lossless. Lossy is in blue, lossless is in red. Lossy is in left, lossless is in right. So to summarize everything of lossy and lossless, lossy, the quality degrades compared to the original image, while lossless, the quality remains the same with the image. It's just removing, unessential data, while lossy removes every data to make it more smaller, the file more smaller. You may be wondering what type of software is good for image resizing. The best ones are Adobe Photoshop, there's Microsoft Image Resize, there's a bunch of online ones as well, but to get the high quality image resizing, I would suggest you to get Adobe Photoshop, which is best to actually do the image resizing. For Windows usually bring something called Edit or Paint that does resizing as well, and it's very simple to use because you don't need to buy it on like Adobe. You could just simply open Paint, get the image, and then just resize it, and the quality stays the same. The best software for image compression as well is Adobe Photoshop because it gives you a faster and smoother way to compress your files. And it gives you different options that you can choose from PNG, JPEG, you know, PDF, any form you want to save it. I hope that you learned a lot from this video. If you have any comments, comment down below. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, it's free. You can always unsubscribe later. Also, don't forget to use this knowledge while you're building your projects for this class. Remember to always check for your image resizing. If you want to compress your images, do so, but I would recommend using lossless, which is a way better quality than lossy by far. Also, try to mess around with your images as well. And if you need to change something, you could always change it using CSS. The goal here is that you may always get the best out of your developing or website development. That you may always get a hundred in everything in your page speed, Lighthouse. That you may get 100 for everything, and you could always use that as reference and examples for your future customers, that they know that you're gonna get websites, quality projects, programs, or whatever. Always make sure to do everything 100%. So I hope this image resizing and compression helped you. If you have any comments, as I said before, leave them below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, you could always do that. It's free. I hope you learned something from this as well as I did. I learned image resizing the hard way because I had some very heavy images and they were not loading for my page in GitHub. So that's when I started doing research and I realized that image resizing really helps in optimizing your pages. So I hope you learned as well as I did. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.